Previously on the final pitch.
Car loans, they're giving away 16% commission.
I can't imagine that they would be able to part with
That's an
16%.
expose.
That's an expose?
I think you should go into another business, exposing banks.
Yeah.
This week, the last of the entrepreneurs make their initial pitch.
It's not real chicken.
That's vegetarian?
Yes, po.
That's for them.
And we find out who will make it to the next round.
Unfortunately, that was your final pitch.
My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Tiu Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardine brand in the country, Mega Sardines. Michael Dargani, president and CEO of Ice Dream Inc., Philippine licensee of the well-loved global ice cream brand Baskin-Robbins. Mika Tan, millennial CEO of the MFT group of companies. And Mark Vernon, founder of the blockchain-based digital currency platform Tanqueray. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in the pitch of their lives. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Continuing the initial pitches is a survey-based mobile app with an attractive proposition.
So people call you Boss Martin.
Yes, sir.
You have an app, you have a community?
Yes, it's our Tanqueray community.
Tanqueray community. So why Boss Martin?
I'm the one giving away the prizes to our Tanqueray app winners, so that's why they call me that.
All right, good luck to you.
Right, thank you, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Martin Peñaflor, Chief Architect of Acquisition Apps Incorporated. We're currently raising $15 million for 15% equity of the company. Our mission is to provide affordable market research to small and medium enterprises using our application called Tanqueray. We found out that the average cost for the traditional marketing companies per respondent is around 1,000 pesos each, plus a 30% premium. So imagine if you're getting around 2,000 respondents, you need to pay at least 2.6 million pesos. This is definitely something that can only be afforded by large enterprises. So what we did is we developed this platform. Our idea is to provide affordable and real-time market research. And the respondents, this is what I'm proud of, comes from our community. So our community is nationwide. So currently we build up around 60,000 active respondents from different demographics. We're now at the 70,000 downloads mark. We have 2 divisions. For the private sector, that's where we focus on micro and small and medium enterprises. We're focusing right now on consumer goods and in the food industry. And then for our public sector, this is a free service from us. During the elections, we did a lot of surveys. The business model that we have, what we're targeting is to get 8% of the 25% food and consumer goods industry by 2022. So that's it for my presentation.
How much do you charge to the customer?
If it's a nationwide survey, it's less than 100,000 plus VAT. So that's around
100,000 for 1,800.
Yes.
How much have you made in terms of profit for the last year?
Of course, the first year, there was no profit at all. Most of our investment, it went to building our community.
What's to stop? Like Facebook does polls and they can get quite good sentiment data from that.
The disadvantage of some of the Facebook influencers here, they're using a third-party device. They cannot see the analytics for it. They cannot see the breakdown of the socioeconomic status.
Very easy for Facebook to actually add that.
It's possible, but for example, I don't place my annual salary in my Facebook account. So you need to get a certain permission from your respondents to get that.
How do you determine the accuracy of the information they're providing you?
My role really is as chief architect is to build up the community. So I'm actually the one giving away the prizes. I'm the one who went to the postal office. So I know the name of the people, their address. Right.
Thanks a lot.
Salamat. Thank you po.
Thank you.
With Facebook breathing around our necks, we need to strengthen our barriers, build up our community to be the #1 in terms of market research for MSMEs.
Yeah, we are using this kind of service. We have to know the company. This has no track record yet, so that's an issue. But the number 1,002, 1,008, that's a big group already. The more respondents, the more accurate that would be.
As a business model, it doesn't really appeal to me as much. For example, in terms of authenticating, or just,
That's the part that worries
ensuring the
about me.
accuracy.
How do you
I
know
don't
the
think-
authenticity is real? Where they
Correct.
don't really care, they're just doing it just to earn the money. That's the problem when you give rewards for
Yeah.
something. Okay, interesting.
Anyways.
Up next is a Mindanao-based company who pride themselves as the country's first super app.
So what are your plans for this super app?
Currently, we're in 10 different cities in Mindanao, and the plan is to bring that all over the Philippines and really raise that Mindanaoan flag. And we can't wait to scale all over the Philippines.
We are here to help small businesses, and with that, with the super app, for sure we'll help them.
The opportunity is there. Knock it out of the park.
Will do. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name's Sherry Ann Angoy. I am a co-founder and chief strategy officer of StreetBuy, the first Filipino-made super application. Made by Mindanaoans and about to dominate the Philippines. We are seeking 40 million in exchange of 15%. There are about 500,000 businesses that register every year. 80% of those fail because there is a lack of affordable access to innovative and emerging technology. We want to provide an affordable platform where they can meet with buyers.
We've created an online first mobile app marketplace where these businesses will be able to showcase their products and services. We've created technology we call Rediscover Lifestyle. You'll never have to guess what you need to eat or what you need to do.
We now have 80,000 transactions, a total of 700 partner merchants. If you support StreetBuy, you're not only supporting our company, but you're also supporting this SME sector that generates 5 million jobs for the Philippines every year. Thank you.
Question?
You're a little bit of competition to my main business. I mean, you're very strong in Mindanao, but I haven't moved into Mindanao yet. But, that doesn't mean we can't work together to try and increase the pie for everyone.
How can Mega Sardines work with you?
You can definitely use our application as a virtual points of distribution where you can sell more mega sardines and not limit those micro SMEs and just wait for people to come in buy the sardines. They can already sell it on the app for just 10%.
Our marketing manager is here. maybe you could discuss with them later.
We will give our business card to Margie.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's always intense when you're passionate about something, when you love your product, when you love what you do.
I hope they would see the passion and the opportunity we are offering to them.
I like how it started out like you sounded like you wanted to kill them, like you were ready to. And then when you realize, hey, I can work with these guys, you're like, hey, we can work together. So,
That's opportunity.
Yes. But if you invest in it and I don't, then you're competition.
Up next,
We will proceed with the Lunar Expedition and Interplanetary Expedition.
You're crazy, but I like crazy.
next to pitch is a young entrepreneur who dreams of literally reaching for the stars.
So when you were a kid, you had a big dream, which was to be an astronaut.
Yes. And out of that interest and curiosity about space industry, I decided to create a startup that is actually creating rockets right now.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm sure you're here to figure out how you can finance this dream of yours.
I hope that the final pitch will be the entry point for my dreams for the future of the Philippines and for the future of space industry.
You're up next. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Good day, investors. I am Dexter P. Banyo Jr., founder and CEO of Orbital Exploration Technologies, or OrbitX. We are the first aerospace rocket startup company here in the Philippines, which we are developing a fully reusable rocket that is powered by biofuel. And I am asking for 10 million in exchange of 15% equity of the startup. We are a socially conscious aerospace startup developing innovative, world-class methodologies in creating sustainable energy production for space exploration. By 2021, we will start launching our own payloads here in the Philippines. Then we will proceed with the Lunar Expedition and Interplanetary Expeditions. The entire payload system and the launch vehicle is fully reusable. We designed it to be refurbished and reused 3 times. how to make money. This is really exciting. So for our pre-launch payment, by 2020, we will get 25% of the exact payload payment 1 year prior to the launch date. Then we have a balance payment 75% 2 months prior to the scheduled launch date. Then the entire vehicle will feature a ride-sharing payload system. So we will go there, Filipinos. Someday, our forefathers will be proud. Let me know if you have questions about the business.
So, are you a rocket scientist? Is that what you are?
Yes, I'm pursuing my graduate studies in astrophysics.
You're crazy. I like crazy.
Yeah.
This is within my core competence, right? Like,
But I don't think figures would
Yeah.
justify.
no, yeah. So I'm trying to come up with an intelligent question here, right? But
I like it. It's fun,
So you're saying that you are willing to invest.
depending on how much.
So there you have it. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Really hopeful that Sir Mark Vernon will get in to invest for this project. I'm really excited of what will happen next.
So you really have to do something crazy.
I'm the kind of guy that does. So cool to be able to be associated with a project.
This I would like to share with you.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank
good.
you.
Up next is a group from Baguio with a mobile app designed to empower Filipino farmers.
So in your case, you're trying to find a way to streamline the process of purchasing vegetables, fruits from Baguio.
Tama yan, ni-streamline namin yung process na yun. Pwede nyo nang mabili dito sa Metro Manila ang mga vegetables galing ng Benguet.
Hi, I'm Cathy Suarez representing Session Groceries, and we're asking 10 million in exchange for 10% equity in our company. The average Filipino farmer age is 60 and the average population age is 25.7. 10 to 15 years from now, we will not have any more farmers to tend our lands. Farmers are finding it difficult to sell their products at a competitive price. We thought, why not create a place wherein the farmers can sell their products and consumer can buy their products. Our solution is a mobile app where the farmers can generate an income when selling their products. Consumers can buy their products and hopefully encourage the younger generation to go back to farming. So our business model is also very straightforward. So we get 18% from each of the transaction.
For the market validation, we started in January this year. We already have 600 orders in a week. So we started from 75. Let us be heroes by helping our heroes.
Si Tatang ba hindi magsasalita?
May gusto po ba kayong tanungin?
Anong karamihan ng problema na magiging magsasaka?
Katulad po na ngayon, sir, yung sayote na binibili ng 2 pesos pagkatapos dadalhin po sa market dito na sa NCR. Nagiging 68 na po yan. Yung parang experience namin dito sa lately na nakaraan po.
Itong sa Session Groceries ba, nakakatulong ho ba sa inyo?
Opo, sir. Talagang nakakatulong po. Kasi yung price po na sinasabi namin, based sa production costing po namin, ina-accept po.
At isa pa pong maganda sa Session Groceries, since kaka-harvest niya, may ensure namin na fresh yan.
Sariwa ba talaga ito?
Yes, sir. Sariwa po.
Okay. Look at the freshness.
it's good.
Ganito po yung ini-ensure namin na quality ng strawberries. We empower the farmers, even if they will not sell to our company.
So you're giving them an idea on pricing,
Yeah.
market pricing, what it should be like, and so on.
We teach them basics of business.
That's what's lacking, marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kinakabahan kami kasi nandito lang naman kami to give yung vision namin for the company, matulungan yung mga farmers. Siyempre, privilege kasi i-present namin yung business plan namin sa mga judges.
Logistics is a problem if you are going to deliver residential. How much can they consume?
Correct. Maybe a large restaurant group will obviously try to negotiate for the best price. I mean, they
Smaller ones.
mentioned, but
I would agree with him because when the restaurants are ordering, it's bulk. It's more than what the residentials will be ordering. So delivery costs would be lowered.
yeah.
They need to make sure also that they have continuous customers ready to get their
Yeah,
produce.
that's what the app would be for. Yeah, I think that's
All
good.
right.
That's good. Okay.
The last ones to pitch are foodpreneurs planning to capitalize on the growing on-demand food delivery services.
You're a chef and you're a marketing guy slash startup mover shaker.
Yes.
Right? You've come up with a business that is quite new or hasn't been done here in the Philippines.
Yes.
So we're actually doing a two-prong approach. So we're launching our own brands first before we go into expansion.
Okay.
But we're already in talks with people from Thailand, Malaysia, for example. So definitely there's a plan in place, but we're going to launch first our own brands.
Now you're up next. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christopher Starr, and we are from Space Belly. It's a cloud kitchen in a quest to create out-of-this-world food ideas. And we're here today to raise 20 million pesos in exchange for 10% equity with an option to choose between safe or convertible note. We've spoken to a couple of restaurant owners. About 30 to 40% of their sales is already coming from food delivery. And a lot of big names are backing up cloud kitchens. So while competition poses a threat, we see it also as a validation for the opportunity. And that's where our solution comes in, a shared commercial kitchen optimized primarily for delivery business. We're offering 3 unique things. First is a space that's modular and flexible to help food entrepreneur that's starting up. You don't need to open a new restaurant, we can just do the delivery for you. Next is supply. We can help drive the cost down because we have the volume orders and good relationship with our suppliers. And lastly is world-class services, from branding, marketing, handling your logistics. That way, you can focus on your core business, which is making amazing food. We have a 2-prong approach. The first strategy is to launch our own remarkable brands. We started with Belly Hero. It's a lunch-only online restaurant, primarily focused on office workers. Next that we're launching quite excitedly is Veglot. It's a comfort food that's vegetarian and vegan-friendly, and this will be available on on-demand food apps. So are you guys ready to fill in the space in your belly?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, so let me explain to you guys. In addition to what you said, we work with nutritionists, so everything is well thought of. And this is not a real chicken. This is a vegetarian chicken. We are actually bridging the gap between meat eaters and vegetarian because this is enjoyed by meat eaters too.
Looks like chicken.
Right?
It looks like chicken, tastes like
chicken, texture is like chicken.
That's vegetarian?
Yes, po.
That's for them.
But you can try
It's
one
good,
po.
yeah,
It's really good.
It tastes
Okay.
like chicken.
How do you ensure quality, knowing that these restaurants are sharing one facility?
Of course, they have their own spaces, but Christine is a professional chef, and she's going to be in charge in checking everything.
The production and everything.
By the way, the vegan chicken is actually
Made out of jackfruit.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh.
when I tried it. Because-
But
no,
it's so hard to
where that's
remove the
really-
taste. That's why we
Yeah.
had to test it for
I've had
quite
several versions of this.
Pork
It's sort of been
kind of thing.
imposed on me because my wife is such a
veggie.
big advocate of being vegetarian. But
Thank you so much.
yeah, so,
Thank you. Very exciting for us to see them try it. We expected very hard, pressing business questions. So that's all good for us.
I like the idea. I think
Yeah.
a lot of young entrepreneurs, this is a big help for them.
For
To
trial.
not need
Yeah.
to bring out a lot of money for certain equipment. I think that you would be a perfect investor, mentor for this.
Like all 3 of you would be into this, but not me. So.
Okay.
Up next, it's the moment of truth as the investor judges decide on the fate of the entrepreneurs.
Welcome to the eliminations. Unfortunately, that was your final pitch.
Now that the initial pitches have concluded, it's time for the investor judges to decide who will be their potential investees.
So I want to ask you what your favorites are, and just to either agree or disagree. What's your
I
favorite?
only have one. I actually
Only
have
1 out of 25.
1 out of 25.
Well, I had a couple. I mean, I really like this one. I feel like the founders here have like a real connection.
I enjoyed it, but it's got nothing really for me.
Do you want to rethink that one? Because I actually like that one.
But I can't choose more than 4.
Oh, okay.
it's a lot of money. It's not really. I don't know that I want to take a risk like that.
I couldn't quite understand what was going on, like in his presentation, you know, like there was no clear focus.
He seemed to be really confident about, obviously a lot more, you know, but to drop him,
Okay.
what's it going to be then?
What I like about them is they're present all over. They have foreign presence. They're in Dubai. They're active in the provinces. So that's on our list.
If the number that they mentioned, they're true or very accurate, I think there's a very big opportunity.
I think though, before they start asking for funding, they should solidify their revenue streams.
This will never make it. I feel that it's a waste of money. It will not get anywhere. Kasi I see the app.
They already have 80,000 users.
I tried the app kanina. Trust me.
Feeling ko wala nagturo sa kanila ng valuation. They parang they all value themselves. I want this price, even though I'm only this small.
We just
Valuation lang naman.
we just go in with an amount. If it's not agreeable, then we just back out.
Yep, I think we got our 4 then.
I think so, sir.
All right.
Okay.
All done?
Yeah,
Thanks a lot for the advice.
Yeah.
Lots of
Good
advice.
job.
Are you happy with that?
I think we can do that.
Okay.
It's 4.
Those are the
Oh,
four.
work, boss. A lot of work.
Those are the 4.
Good job, boss.
1, 2, 3, Team Mega!
Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Elimination. The last 3 days have been amazing. Thank you for sharing your businesses to us. Thank you for opening up your challenges, your victories. We hope to hear more of those stories as some of you will be moving forward to the next round. Tonight, we will be picking 4 entrepreneurs for each of the investor judges, and we will be asking 1 representative from each company that gets picked to please take a seat in one of our investor chairs. Now, I would like to call in the picks of Mika Tan for Team MFT. The first pick of Mika Tan is Azure AMDG Ventures. Mika Tan's next pick also starts with an A. It's AJA Marketplace. Mika Tan's next pick is Urban Greens. The last pick is a female. Actually, it's more than 100,000 females because FH Moms, you are the last pick of Mika Tan for Team MFT. So congratulations to the 4 of you. You are the picks of Mika Tan for Team MFT. So Azure AMDG Ventures and AJA Marketplace, I'd like to ask you to please step down and take a seat up in front. So Urban Greens and FH Moms, you are also the picks of the tokenizer Mark Vernon for Team Tag Cash. And joining you is the Podcast Network. And to complete Team Tag Cash is in Maker's Lab. So congratulations to the 4 of you. You are all the picks of Mark Vernon for Team Tag Cash. So FH Moms and in Maker's Lab, I'd like to ask you to take a seat up in front. So Podcast Network and Urban Greens, keep your seats warm because you'll be needing to keep things warm when you ingest the sheer amount of ice cream that Michael Dargani will be feeding you as part of Team Baskin-Robbins. And joining you on Team Baskin-Robbins, once again, AJA Marketplace. The final pick of Michael Dargani is PCI Tech. So congratulations to the four of you. You are all the picks of Michael Dargani for Team Baskin-Robbins. The four of you, I'd like to ask you to join our other entrepreneurs. So we have 4 remaining slots, and those slots will go to 4 entrepreneurs who will sail off with Team Mega Global. And first on board that ship is Street Buy. The next slot goes to Tanqueray. The second to the last slot on the final pitch goes to Lexmeat. And the last remaining slot to the final pitch goes to FH Moms. Congratulations to the 4 of you. You are the picks of William Q. Lim for Team Mega Global. I'd like to ask you to please join the other entrepreneurs up front. And for the ones who did not make it, I'd like to ask you to join me here. Thank you for pitching. The ones who made it. To the 10 of you, congratulations. You are the official picks of our investor judges for the final pitch, Season 4. Next time on the final pitch, we will be bringing in high-caliber mentors to help you in the different aspects of your businesses.
If they are confident about the talent of this entrepreneur, then that entrepreneur, they won't do without.
If your company or your brand were a person, how would they act? People actually relate better if they can identify with the brand.
You need to be able to recruit, right? You have to be good. If you suck at it, how are you going to convince an investor?
You should not just be planning for scaling up and I'm going to grow this big. At the same time that you're planning your scaling up, you should be planning on how to make yourself obsolete.